Hey watch lovers, Brad from Brent Miller Jewelers. And today I thought I'd grab all of my bronze inventory and simply ask the question, do you own bronze? Have you worn a bronze watch? And what are your thoughts and feelings on it? I'll share with you that I have not owned a bronze watch to date, and I think I'd like to add one to my own small personal collection. I quite like the look of bronze, but I also know that there are varying shades or hues depending on the alloys they use to come up with their cases. So for today's video, I'm not going to go over the dimensions of all of these. I'm just going to really show you side by side and hopefully give you an idea of how some of these bronze look, and really just ask you for your thoughts and feelings. So first up, this is the 44 millimeter Breitling Superocean with the brown dial. And we just got this Tudor back in stock. I don't think we've had a bronze in stock in a while. So this is the larger, if I'm not mistaken, 43 millimeter Tudor bronze with the kind of anthracite smoked gray kind of dial. Unfortunately, because we are not a boutique for Tudor, we are an authorized dealer, but we do not get the Black Bay 58, which I would absolutely love to have. And maybe someone, I know there's a few customers of ours that have them, but will let me borrow one for a review at some point. But so again, I think the 43 versus the 44, I'll throw these all on wrist at the very end, but really just wanted to kind of do some side by sides. I have the 42 with me as well. That has the green dial on the rubber strap. And then let's see what else. I brought the Bell & Ross. I got to tell you, aesthetically looking at these, something about the bronze and the white dial to me really sticks out. I think they all look great, but I like what Bell & Ross did with going with a non-traditional. Usually with bronze, you see a darker colored dial, and I really like the white on this bronze. I also like the hue of the case. Not sure, again, what they're using. The Breitlings, to me, have more of a, I'm going to say, yellow gold look to them here. Again, and the other thing is, obviously, these are all going to patina differently. It'd be great if I could do this video, have people wear all these watches and report back in a year and do a follow-up. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, but I would absolutely love to see what the patina was like on all these, because I think they're all going to be a little bit different. The Hamilton Khaki Field again. And so I did grab all these. These are all the bronze watches I have in stock right now. Varying price points. The Bell & Ross is $4,700. This Hamilton Khaki Field, $875. The one I did not pick up yet, which I think is really interesting, is the Omega Seamaster Heritage here. And this is a bronze gold. So it's actually stamped 9-karat gold. So the bronze gold, I think, looks fantastic. This actually fits in color-wise. If you're familiar with their 18-karat Sedna, or their 18-karat white Canopus gold, this kind of is in between the two, and I really like the hue and the shade of this. Again, not sure how it would patina with the gold in it, but I think it looks great. So this one's the most expensive I have here at $12,500, but that is because of the gold. And then the Tudor, and again, I'm trying to put these all side by side just to give you a difference. The Tudor, $4,400 on that bronze. And then the Breitlings, $5,850 on the 42 and $5,950 on the 44. So again, kind of all across the price point, the Hamilton being the cheapest, the Omega being the most expensive. And again, really just want to put these side by side. If you look at this, to me, it's more yellow. Reminds me more of yellow gold on Breitling, which I do like that aesthetically. But there's something for everybody here. The Bell & Ross to me is just, again, even the shade of bronze is unique compared to some of these others. Can I say, I know I'm laughing at myself thinking this, but can I say the bronze case on the Bell & Ross is more bronze to me than some of the others? And what I mean by that is, again, looking at the Tudor, I see more yellow gold, where I see more of a reddish tint on the Bell & Ross. So hopefully you can see that as well, or maybe I'm just looking at these too much. So again, all fantastic. I have them all out. Like I said, I'll show them on wrist here quick. Really, I'm kind of rambling on longer than I wanted to. I have not done an all bronze video to date, and thought it'd be fun since I had all these in stock today. So again, 42 Breitling Superocean. I'm gonna try to do these quickly. And while I have them out, I got to do bezel action on all of them, I guess, too, since I have them out. Here's the 44. Unfortunately for me, and I will say this, one of the reasons I don't think I have owned bronze yet is most of you know, if you follow the channel or you know me personally, I do prefer a smaller watch. And I just haven't found a bronze dive watch that I like that's slightly smaller. The Black Bay 58 at 39 millimeters would probably be a contender. But again, we don't get them in. The 43 here is just, as much as I do like it, it's a bit much for my personal taste. But I think it's a great looking watch. I love the 369 on the dial. Again, I like that on the 58 as well. Just enough to differentiate them a little bit. I'm a huge fan. I think this Seamaster with the bronze gold, 9-karat gold, I think is gorgeous. So let me throw this on quick. Prefer the strap on the Tudor compared to this strap personally. But again, I do think it's a really great looking watch. And at the price point for the Hamilton, I don't know that you can go wrong. I've actually thought about this watch a couple times, thinking, let's just see if I like bronze at all. I will admit, if I own bronze, and at some point I'm going to, it is going to be probably one that I end up just polishing all the time because I like the look of it as is. I like it looking more gold than I do the patina look, especially on some of the ones that I've seen that get really funky, get that green color to them. I like my pieces clean. I baby everything I wear. And so for me with bronze, I'd probably have a polishing cloth, and every time I wear it, I'd probably just wipe it down and try to keep it clean. So it's another reason why I haven't quite gone bronze, but I think this Hamilton would be a great entry or a starter to see if it's something I'd want to consider. And then last but not least, surely this Bell & Ross, again, a little bit large for my wrist, but I said this in all my other Bell & Ross videos. If you haven't tried one of these on, they actually wear comfortable. I mean, listen, it's a large watch, but it doesn't feel large when it's on wrist. I mean, again, looking at it, you can tell, it does take up some real estate. But I would love to see these cases in a smaller size. So again, I'll hit the lights real quick. And I did say I'd hit these bezels quick. I'm rambling on longer than I wanted to today. I apologize. I just drank coffee and I feel like I'm talking quicker than I normally do. If I'm gonna rank these bezels in order of my preference, so far I like the feel of the Omega more than the Bell & Ross. I like the feel of the Tudor more than the Omega. And I did not do this in order. I can't have that off. Ooh. I do like the Breitling. The Breitling and Tudor are tied for me. I think the difference between a 60 and a 120 click bezel, but they both feel great. So personally, I like the Breitling and Tudor bezel action, followed by the Omega, followed by the Bell & Ross. So I'll hit the lights real quick. Again, apologize for running long. I do my best to try to keep most of these videos to 5 minutes, but if anyone wanted to see, bezel and lume on these, here is what do I got here? The 42 Breitling, the Tudor, the Omega. I think the Omega is the only one I have that's got a lume bezel, which I really like. Let me share that next to the Tudor. I do like the lume bezel, so give Omega a point for that. What do we got here next? The Hamilton. And Hamilton's actually pretty good. Sometimes I'm not sure how it's going to compare. Obviously not being a dive watch, but I like those hands. The markers are pretty clear. And again, I didn't really charge these watches per se. They've just been here underneath the ring light I have on my camera. And then the Bell & Ross. So again, I'm going to wrap this video up, keep it under 10 minutes. If there's anything I can do for you, anything at all, shoot me an email, brad@brentlmiller.com. Thanks for viewing, and I'll see you in the next video.